The M3 MacBook Air is an absolute workhorse. It's kind of like if you took the thinness and lightness of an Intel MacBook Air and combined it with the efficiency of the M series chip. Let's talk about why I love this laptop so much. When Apple first introduced the MacBook Air, it was the gold standard of notebook design. It was as soon as Steve Jobs pulled out a fully functional, full-size notebook out of a manila envelope where everybody knew they were seeing something special. Since then, the MacBook Air has only seen one major redesign, and that came with the M2 MacBook Air from last year. It follows now in the MacBook Pro's design, with a rounded square edge in one uniform body shape. Gone is the wedge design, and quite frankly, I don't mind this new design. The new MacBook Air comes in at 0.4 inches thin and 2.7 pounds. Seeing this laptop in person is quite honestly stunning, and it's straight up beautiful, especially in the Starlight variant. When it comes to speed, this machine's a beast, especially for its size. My machine has the 8-core CPU option with the 10-core GPU, 16GB of RAM, and a 256GB SSD. Running this machine through some benchmarks showed a Geekbench single-core score of 3053 and a multi-core score of 12,041. Compared to the M3 MacBook Pro, which scored a single-core score of 3,088 and a multi-core score of 11,598, this machine fares pretty well. In terms of SSD speed, this machine scored 2,053 megabits per second write speed and a read speed of 2,881 megabits per second on the Blackmagic speed test, which certainly could be better compared to other storage options that Apple offers. And finally, in terms of Cinebench, this machine scored 2,647 points on the GPU test, 554 points on the multi-core CPU test, and 140 points on the single-core CPU test. Overall, these results are pretty impressive for a laptop of this class. In terms of video production, I was able to edit an entire 5-minute 4K 60 video project with great speed. It exported the video in about 5 minutes. So for most people, this machine's a beast, and even for a casual pro like myself that does content creation, this machine is completely sufficient and actually quite enjoyable. For day-to-day usage, this machine flies. I use Safari for daily browsing and it blazes through websites perfectly. For typing, this machine is pretty good. However, I do wish the keys had a little bit more travel, and the keys didn't pick up as many fingerprints as they do. But overall, it's a pretty good experience. What is even better though is the spacious trackpad. With this trackpad you can click anywhere on the surface and it will respond with tactile feedback. Also, as you can see, it's huge. The trackpad is easily the best I have ever used. The battery life is also phenomenal. It actually has not died since I've owned it. And as you would expect from Apple, the Retina screen is stunning. Overall, it's hard to find a better laptop for day-to-day usage than this one. It just checks all the boxes. Overall, I have to say this laptop has been great. From daily usage to some casual video editing, I'm happy with my purchase and I recommend this laptop to the vast majority of people looking for a MacBook. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.